We start with one of the most significant transfers in the history of football. Lionel Messi has tonight signed for Paris Saint-Germain.
Like, where do I go? I could go back to England, go to Arsenal, Manchester United, or Real Madrid. This is probably going to be the toughest decision that I've ever had to make.
Cristiano Ronaldo has made a sensational return to Manchester United. Straight to you, Carvey.
They've announced just in the last few minutes that they have re-signed Cristiano Ronaldo. I think the message they put up on social media has broken the internet. It's probably the best signing Manchester United have made since the last time they signed Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hearing that Cristiano Ronaldo signed with Manchester United kind of ruined my plans because I really wanted to go back to Manchester United. So instead, I got on the phone with my agent to try to reach out to him, but there was no answer. So I just sat around the house, waited, thinking, contemplating. That takes one of my options off the table. Now all I have is Arsenal and Real Madrid. Honestly, I don't want to go to Spain. I don't know Spanish. And I'm just hoping and wishing that I can get back into England in the Premier League. As you see me walking back and forth, just waiting on my agent to return my call. I'm nervous. But then we get the best news that we've heard all day. My agent returned my call, and I pick up the phone. He said that Arsenal is ready to sign me. And hearing that news, we gotta get dressed, put on something fancy to go get signed by Arsenal. And as I get there, everybody's waiting on me. Everybody's excited to have me there. And I'm excited to put my name on the dotted line. I am now an Arsenal player. It's a great feeling to be back in England, back in the Premier League. It's been great to play with Ronaldo, but hey, as you see, I'm shouting out to Arsenal fans, telling them I'm grateful to be here and that I can't wait to see them at the stadium on match day. So as we are leaving our introduction to Arsenal, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I got planned. I'm just going back home, trying to enjoy the rest of my night. This is a big night for me, being back in the Premier League. Who would ever thought James Wayne would be playing for Arsenal? But as I'm going up to my room, I realized that they are throwing a celebratory party for me, and as soon as I walk in, I get congratulated by everybody. It's such a great time. They're proud of me, having me back in England, back in the Premier League. And, I had to top off the night. As I walk back to my table, I see a gift bag and a note left on the table, basically telling me that they wish me the best. But here we go. Welcome to season number 5. This is episode number 2 of our Become a Legend career mode. And if you are new to the channel, I need you to subscribe. I need you to click the like button. Let's go for 50 likes. Who's excited for James Wayne to be back in the Premier League? We are with Arsenal. And as you see, we are still 84 rated. We don't have any stats. But we have all the same ratings as we did the last season. I had to remake him. He looks a little different. He's got a haircut now. Hair color has changed, going with the red, you know. And also, I have upped the difficulty. We are now playing on Superstar and also on 12 minutes. Last season we were playing on Top Player. And I think just because we're playing in the Premier League means that we should up the difficulty. The Premier League is one of the best leagues in the world and one of the hardest. So why not? But here we go in our first match against Norwich City. We are in the starting lineup here with Aubameyang and Lacazette to top it off. Let's get to the match. I do have all the new kits for every Premier League team. It does take a little bit of time to do this because the option file does not have every kit in it yet. I don't think so. At least the version I have does not. Especially with teams like Arsenal and Manchester United, you have to do something else to get their kits because you can't put the actual new kits on licensed teams in PES. But that's a different story. If you want me to tell you how to do that, I can make a separate video. Let's get to the match here as we are starting it off here, taking our first touches of the game. Now the defense is going to be way more harder to get past because it's on Superstar. So, you know, if I fail like I just did there, please understand I'm trying, you know, to do skill moves. As you see me pass to Lacazette passing it back to me, trying to create some space, knocking over one of the Norwich City defenders, taking a shot here. I believe we made that shot with PSG against Barcelona, but we can't make it there. We are getting another chance right here. We're getting fouled, I think. But yet they're calling offsides. I don't know how that's not a foul. But hey, ref didn't even look at it at all. Norwich City back on the attack, playing a cross in, going for an over-the-head kick. Would have been a beautiful goal there by Norwich City. Here we go, 27th minute. What can James Wayne make happen? Getting past one defender, getting past another defender, but we're losing the ball. I told you guys, it's kind of hard to do skill moves now. It is kind of hard to do skill moves now, but we're going to still try them because that's what we do. Somehow maintaining control of the ball, doing skill moves, doing a roulette, getting past it, recovering the ball, and I accidentally did the wrong skill move. But here we go, 45th minute. What can we make happen? Playing a cross in, and we get a header. James Wayne with the debut goal. A header at that. Who would have ever thought our first goal would have been a header back in the Premier League? First game, same celebration. Same old James Wayne. Popping up in the box right where he needed to be. Not gonna lie, that was a beautiful cross. I made the right run, but it barely got over the defender's head. And we did get the go-ahead goal. Great team play there by Arsenal. I don't know if the real-life Arsenal would have made that great of a play. But we do take the lead, 1-0 going into halftime. And let's see if we can capitalize on the momentum that we have. Here comes Norwich City, and look at that attempt on goal, even though he was offsides. Look at this attempt by the striker here. If he would have made that and been onside, that would have just made my goal just not even exist. Here we go, taking another touch, playing it into Lacazette, but Lacazette's offsides as well. I really gotta get the ball off quicker a lot of the times, and sometimes they're just offsides. Here comes Norwich City, and Pukki is missing the goal here. Great attempt though. Here we go, back on the attack. Lacazette, playing to Aubameyang. Lacazette to me. Let's see if we can get up to it. A little too far ahead of us, but we catch up to it. Let's see if we can do some skill moves on the side, and we are getting fouled right there on the edge of the box. Do we get to take the free kicks on this team? Because on PSG, that was not a thing. We just may be able to. Yes, we are taking the free kicks now, at least the short free kicks on this team. And you know I got to go for goal. I should probably cross this in, but I'm going for goal. Shooting it directly, and I hit the wall. Maybe better luck next time with a better angle. Who knows? And here we come, back on the attack. I think I stole the ball there from Lacazette, so I'm going to give it back to him, playing it to Lacazette, playing it back to me, getting it back to him. He turns, and he shoots it. He scores that. Lacazette with a beautiful goal. This is on Superstar, and Lacazette is playing like a superstar. Honestly, I have no idea how I got that pass through 2 defenders and how he got that goal. Bottom right corner. As we go up 2-0 in our Premier League match day 1. The Gunners showing up big time. As you see me hugging Lacazette. We're having a big game here. We get the win 2-0 against Norwich City. A great way to start out our Premier League campaign, our 2022 campaign. We got the 7.5 rating. As you see, we do get the win here. Way to capitalize right there, guys. And that is gonna do it for episode number 2. As you see, we are in 5th place. Just taking a look at the teams, looks like Tottenham lost their first game, but everybody else won. We have 1 goal, we have 1 assist. Amazing way to start out episode 2, season number 5, back in the Premier League. James Wayne returns. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you are new, subscribe. If you're not new, if you're here, thank you. We're back. Peace.